Hey guys, so I'm having a problem with my Pampered Chef air fryer. There weren't any repair videos or repair advice that I could find on the internet, so I decided to make my own video. Now, the specific problem I was having with my air fryer, it would intermittently start and stop while it was making some food. So what I determined is this door switch on the inside here wasn't completely making, and you can hear it clicking. So I determined I needed to take this apart and look at that switch. So here it goes. The first thing that we need to do, let's get this door out of the way. Get the door off. There's just these two little switches or slides. Slide them in toward the center, comes right off. Set that off to the side. All right, we're going to start on the top here. With the top, we're going to start on the silver plastic piece on top. We're going to gently get under the edge. Oh, and by the way, you can see this is already disassembled. As I stated, I didn't know how to take it apart, so instead of putting it back together, I just left it unassembled. But we're going to get under the edge of this and just kind of gently pry this plastic cover up. And you can see there's 8 of these clips around the outside edge that need to be popped loose. We'll pop that loose, take it off. We're going to do the exact same thing with this big black plastic piece now. We'll get under the edge, pop a number of clips loose. Looks like about a dozen of them. One thing to note, on the front here, there are 2 of these tiny little clips. As you can see, I've already broken one off. So I broke the first one, and once I knew about it, I was kind of a little more careful with the second one. But I don't think that'll affect its operation, even if they were accidentally broken. So we'll pop off those clips, take that off, set it off to the side. Then, let's move to the bottom. I took this off first just so we wouldn't scratch up that pretty face. That pretty plastic piece. So on the bottom here, the first thing you're going to do, there are 4 of these feet, plastic rubber feet on the bottom. You just kind of get a screwdriver in there and kind of pry those out. And then there are 9 Phillips screws that you take out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you got those 9 out, this bottom cover just kind of come right off. You don't need to worry about those wires. That can just hang there as it is. Once you have this bottom cover off, then we've got 6 smaller screws around the outside that we need to take off. There's 2, 4, and 6. So once we've got those off, then we're going to flip it back around and put on its bottom again. Alright, now then, back on the top here, before we can take the cover off, there's 2 more things we got to do. We've got some wires here that we need to take off. There are 3 wires total. There's this white ribbon cable that plugs into the board, and then we pop this off. Come on, there we go. As you can see here, there's just kind of a little hinged clip. So you'll just squeeze that and pull it right off the board. The other 2 are accessed from this cutout in the front of the machine here. There is a similar hinged clip that has white wires. So again, hinged clip, just pull it apart. And then there are a set of black wires that have the exact same clip again. So just hinged and pull it apart. Then the last thing we need to do, up here on top, there are 4 screws that we need to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get those 4 screws out, This cover is now loose, and you can see it'll basically come right off. The only hang up here on the back side, this vent on the back of the machine, this does not come out. So we kind of have to work our way around that. So we'll kind of start lifting it up. And then you can maybe reach inside the back of the machine and just kind of push it in out of the way. And there it is. And here are those 6 screw holes that I was talking about from the bottom side. So we can just set that out of the way. So back to my problem. Here's the limit switch that we were having problems with, or the door switch. These 2 screws that were holding that limit switch down were loose. I'm really hoping it was just poor assembly, and now that they're tight, it'll work okay and I never have to worry about this again. Unfortunately, they may have rattled loose or vibrated loose, and I may have to do this again, but time will tell. So I think that's everything. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video, and see you next time.